Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mel and I'm a fashion blogger from Massachusetts and I love clothes, and that is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. Today we're going to be talking about all of the wonderful things that I just purchased for both fall and winter, all of which are secondhand from online sources and all of which I'm very excited to show you. Actually, my second time recording this. I did not realize that the first time that I had recorded this, I was completely out of focus and you could not see any of the items that I purchased. So this is a refilm, except right now I am very sick with a cold. So if my voice sounds raspy, that is why. But hopefully you can appreciate the effort because I really wanted to share all of these awesome outfits with you. Before we jump into it, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can follow along every single time I make a new video, which is every single week. And it's like we can be talking about fashion together all the time, which I would really love. But without further ado, let's get into it. And like I said before, all of these items are secondhand, purchased from some of my favorite places in the whole entire world, which would be Thrifted, and then also from Null. Essentially, it's called the thrift store, where it's all the items that they're taking out of their inventory, and they let the consumer buy it for super, super cheap, which means that you can get Free People, Anthropologie, all those really awesome brands for a really good deal. But it's not just on Null's website that you can purchase these items. I've just recently discovered that you can also purchase them through Free People, Anthropologie, and Urban Outfitters websites. They also have a secondhand version of their website, which is very dangerous to me because now that I know that, I'm going to be spending a lot of money there because those are all my favorite brands and I love buying their clothes, especially because it's really good quality pieces for a really good deal. Most of these items are probably anywhere from like $10 to $20 each, which I think is a steal. But the first thing I got is this beautiful dress from Free People. That's the brand, but I actually purchased this from the Reddit. This is just the most amazing pea soup green color in the whole entire world. It's like a really nice, like sheath kind of 60s cut. I think the embroidery in it and like the eyelets and stuff make it look like almost like a doily. And I really like the ties on the side. I feel like this gives it a really nice like vintage look overall. And when I'm wearing this, I think it looks a lot more vintage than it does Free People, which I absolutely love. This is the front, this is the back. I feel like styling this, you could wear like something to make it almost like more dressed down a little bit, but this would look really good with knee-high boots, maybe even like a chore coat, which you'll see that's how I styled it. I'll actually move over so you can see how I did style these pieces, but this is a really good option that you can dress up or down. And speaking of chore coats, this is a chore coat that I actually purchased on eBay. I think this is the only item in this whole haul video that was purchased from eBay. It is from the brand Sunbelt Sportswear. It is denim. It's like a really nice heavy denim, and I love that the collar is also denim. It actually looks like corduroy, but it's a brown denim as well. But I'm seeing chore coats everywhere this fall. I feel like they look good with everything, especially styled over like a dress or even a skirt. I think it's a really nice way to like dress down and add some coolness to things that would otherwise look a little bit more dressy. Here is the front, has really nice like buttons down the front of it. It also has these awesome like big pockets, and the back is just plain. I like that you can adjust the size of it to your liking, and overall I just think this is a really fun vintage option. Next up is an item that I purchased from the Reddit from the brand Zara. It is a super cute cardigan. It has a really thick chunky knit, some really big buttons on it. I actually have this in red and I wear it a ton, and it was actually a really good deal. I forget exactly how much I paid for it, but it has some pilling in it, which is why they priced it down. But I actually have a sweater shaver which will work really well on this, so with a quick sweater shave this should be looking back to new, and I'm really excited to wear this all fall long. I feel like you can wear this with anything. I personally styled it with a black skirt for more of a monochrome look, but you could wear this with jeans, you could wear this as just like a regular cardigan. I personally really like the cardigan as a shirt look, and that's how I plan to style it. Next up is another item from Zara, also from Threadup. I have a lot of saved searches on Threadup, and Zara is one of them. I feel like they have a lot of unique pieces, but I can never get myself to purchase from there new just because their prices are really expensive, and then when they're posted on Threadup, they're fairly inexpensive. I feel like Zara doesn't have really a good resale value, but I do like how they have a ton of unique items, and a lot of their stuff is pretty good quality despite the fact that it's fast fashion. But this is one of the items that I found there. It's a sweater, I believe a sweater dress actually. It was listed as just a regular sweater, but it's black. It has all these little grommets in it, which I love. And on the sides, I didn't notice this until I put it on, but it actually has like a lot of like distressing down the sleeve. So I don't know if I love the distressing necessarily. I do like the grommets a lot. At the bottom, it is distressed, which I do like this like frayed type of look, but this is long enough on me where I could actually wear this as a dress. So it's very versatile, wearing it as a sweater and a dress. Next up, also from Threadup, also from Zara, I feel like we have a pattern just discovered here. But this is a sweater from Zara. I really like this because not only is it more of like a rugby style, but it's also a polo too. So I feel like you have a polo and like a rugby style all in one, and it looks really good. But yeah, super simple, long sleeve. I really like the weight of this. It's like a very like good weight, really stretchy material. And you can wear this with anything. I've styled this over skirts before. I've worn this with jeans and like a pair of Birkenstock. I feel like this is a really good option for the fall because it keeps you cozy, and it's really meant for layering. And I love layering personally. I do a lot of layering in the fall. Let's take something that I did not purchase from ThredUp. And this was something that was sold secondhand on Anthropologie's website, originally rented on Null. And if you're not familiar with what Null is a clothing subscription service that I actually partake in every single month. It gives you 6 items every single month that you get to pick, and you rent the clothes. So if you're someone like me who only wears things like 1 or 2 times before you either sell it or donate it, it's a really good option if you're someone like me who likes to rotate through their wardrobe pretty quickly. And it's sustainable because all the items are secondhand and they get a lot of wear out of it, as opposed to just being donated and put into a landfill potentially every single time that you want something new. But it does allow you to get some really good brands for relatively inexpensive. It's about like $98 a month right now, and you do get 6 items, but all of the items that they sell have an MSRP of over like $120. So you're getting some really good brands that you get to rent. Like I said, you get to pick what you want. This is not sponsored, but I'll put my referral link in the description if you're curious to check it out. And if you are, you can get $30 off your first purchase, which is pretty cool. But regardless, this was something that I paid, I think, only about $20 for, which is awesome. It's from the brand by Anthropologie, so from Anthropologie, and it's this amazing red floral dress. I love like the ruffle drop waist at the bottom. I love the puff sleeve. It's kind of more like a half sleeve. The only thing I don't love about it is the material. It's very like swishy. I don't know if you can hear it. It's very like polyester-y, but where I'm going to be wearing this in the winter, hopefully it doesn't make me like super sweaty or anything like that. Some synthetic materials just like, I feel like get sweaty really easily, but I felt like this is a perfect dress for the holidays. It's also something that I can wear to work during the winter just because it has some sleeves to keep me warm. But I would probably wear this by itself, or maybe even layering a sweater on top of it. Up next, we have a dress that I'm actually going to be returning, but I wanted to show you anyway. And it's from ThredUp. It's actually from the brand Free People. And I'm just returning it because I don't think I'm going to get a ton of wear out of it. It's a beautiful denim dress. It has these really cute tiers, but on me, it's a little bit short. And I have a couple other denim dresses that I know I'm just going to reach for more. So that's the reason for me returning it, but super cute. You can wear this by itself. Again, you can put a sweater over it, maybe even like a sweater vest, but I really love the collar. I love the buttons down the front. I love the pockets in the front. I feel like this is a very practical piece. If it was a little bit longer, I think I would keep it, especially for the fall because it does have long sleeves. Next is also something I'm going to be returning, which is this shoulder bag from Zara. It's new at tags. When this was on sale at Zara, it was $70. I did not pay that much for it, but it is super cute. The only reason I'm not going to be keeping it is because I just feel like I'm not going to get a ton of wear out of it. I didn't realize like how thin the material was, and I really don't like how the bag, it almost has like 2 holes in it. So if you're putting your stuff in it, I would just be really worried about stuff falling out. Also, I really like the blue and the red bandana print on this, but I really don't love the brown and where the brown comes in. It's a really cool piece in general, and I am seeing a lot of like handkerchief type print things being sold right now, but unfortunately just not a keep for me. I do think this is something that I can make myself if I just purchased a couple like bandanas, even like secondhand ones, and sew them all together to make a bag that I feel like is a little bit more practical for my lifestyle. So maybe that's something I'll try, but my project pile is really big right now, so probably not for a while. Next up is something that I purchased from the Anthropologie secondhand website, and is this beautiful jacket that I'm going to be waiting to wear until the spring just because of the pattern. But look at it, it's gingham. It's beautiful. It's quilted. The things I love about it are the collar. I love anything that has this type of like Peter Pan type collar. I also love that it has ties in the front to close it. And I think having like bows all the way down the front is just like a really cute style. But I paid, I think, about $30 for this jacket, which is a fantastic price for the brand Maeve, which is one of Anthropologie's brands. But this MSRP'd for, I think, over $200. So the fact that it's in almost perfect condition and secondhand and only $30, I'm really happy about. I thought to myself, if I saw this at like a consignment store, even like a thrift store for $30, I'd be really happy about that price, which is why I decided to go for it. Next up, something that I believe I only paid $10 for, and it is a beautiful sparkly purple shirt. This is from Anthropologie's website, secondhand of course, from the brand Let Live Be, or Let Time Be. Let Me Be. I think this is Let Me Be. Super cool, very sparkly, perfect for like the winter time and even like New Year's. It has a really good, I think it's called like a bishop sleeve where it's like gathered at the bottom. And yeah, it has sparkles all the way throughout. I like pieces of clothing that have the pattern or like the texture, material, whatever on the front and back of the piece. I feel like that's a sign of good quality. So the fact that this is sequined all the way throughout the item is a yes in my book. But yeah, I would just wear that with jeans. I feel like it's a really good way to dress down, and I would wear that probably to the office. I've been looking for more tops that I can wear to the office because I go in 2 times a week and I feel like I don't have a ton of winter workwear, but I don't really need to wear things that are like super professional when I'm in the office. I just wear things that are within the dress code unless I'm on like an on-site client visit or something like that. But for the most part, like if I wanted to wear jeans, I could. I just have to make sure they don't have like rips in it and stuff like that. Next up is something that I got from the Free People secondhand website, and this is a skirt that I actually already rented on Null, but when I rented it, I actually got like a blue like plaid version of this, so I knew I liked the fit of it. I knew I liked the shape. When I saw this, I wasn't super sure about the pattern. It's more of like a mauve material with like a very faint like floral pattern throughout it. But when I saw it in person, I absolutely loved it. I've been wearing this a lot more than I thought I would actually, which is fantastic, but really great for fall. I love all the colors. I feel like it's a really good option for fall. Next up, from the Free People website, we have this kind of like a dress, but it's really meant to be a shirt, I believe. I've been wearing it like a shirt, but it's that amazing pea soup green color that I was showing you before. The front of it is a lot more sheer, as well as the rest of the, I think this is called like organza material. The back of it has this like smocked material, like it's like a crisscross in the back. The only problem I have with this is that it's really small, despite the fact that it's stretchy and smocking. It's like when you're putting it on, the smocking almost has like no give, and this material is like very fragile. So I had a hard time putting this on. I actually got stuck in it when I was taking it off, and unfortunately I broke the strap, which is a bummer, but I do have the materials to be able to sew that. But how I've been wearing this, where it's not technically a dress, I've been wearing this over like a t-shirt and then underneath like a pair of jeans. It's a really good way to like dress up just a regular pair of jeans. So I feel like for me to wear this regular basis, which I want to, I'm gonna have to like seam rip this, add some material right here, just make it a little bit larger so it's easier for me to get in and out of, and then I'll be really happy with it. The reviews online did say that this runs small, and unfortunately they didn't have a size for me to size up in. I just didn't realize how small it was going to be, so I'm definitely going to leave a review so that I can let people know to size up, and who knows, maybe if another size becomes available, I will size up, purchase that, and then maybe sell this one instead. The next up is an item that I'm very excited about, and is a sweater from Zara, also from ThredUp. It's actually something that I have in another color. I have this in pink, but when I saw this, I really wanted it because I love my pink one, and I felt like I wanted more like fall colors, which this definitely has. This is more of like a batwing style, so it's almost like a poncho, which I've been seeing a lot of ponchos this fall. And I wear this over a t-shirt because it has a lot of like holes in it, of course. I feel like this is something that I could crochet. I just really don't because I feel like I never have time to do that, but this will be my inspiration. If I'm gonna make a sweater, it's gonna look like this. I've also been seeing a lot of crochet, especially on Zara's website. I try to look at new websites like Zara all the time so I can get inspiration for what's trending or anything. Not that I really listen to trends too much, but I do like my style to look current, and I like to get inspiration from places. And I've been noticing on Zara's website specifically, they've been selling a lot of like crocheted things, but not just crochet like we saw in like 2021 where it was a lot of like granny squares, but crochet in the sense of like it almost looks handmade, and I feel like I could make that, but I also feel like I don't want to buy it new. I would rather get it secondhand. Next here we have a dress. This is from Free People secondhand website. It almost looks like a nightgown. Like I really considered wearing this on my company's like pajama day. We had like a spirit week a couple weeks ago, but I really like it because it's long sleeve, and I wish you could feel this material, but it is very thick. It's like a really high quality material. I love that it has pockets on the front, has buttons, and I've been wearing this actually layered under like sweater vests. I feel like it looks really good that way, but you could also wear this by itself. I just feel like by itself it kind of looks like a nightgown. This is something I actually already rented from Null, except more in like an olive green color, and I really liked it. I actually wish I had purchased it at the time that I rented it, but I'm happy to have it in white because I feel like I'll have more use out of this. Next up, we have something else that I'm going to be returning, and it is this shoulder bag from Zara as well, also from ThredUp. It's really big, which I like. Unfortunately, I don't like it too much because it's really thin, like the material and the straps. I feel like if I put anything in it, I would just be really worried about it ripping. It doesn't feel like good quality. It's cool because it comes with like a little like pouch if you want to put like your sunglasses or wallet or something in it. But yeah, I saw this and I really liked it because of the cow print, but I will be returning it because unfortunately the quality is just not there. And I really don't feel like this is practical for my lifestyle overall. If it was like a thicker material, I'd definitely keep it. But I just feel like I don't know, I just feel like it looks kind of cheap. Next up is one of my favorite things that I have thrifted online recently, and it is this cardigan from Farm Rio. I've mentioned this on my channel before, but Farm Rio is one of my favorite brands in the whole entire world. I feel like they have some really good, awesome prints and colors. I just love their whole, I guess, aesthetic. But this is something I got from ThredUp. I got a really good deal on this. I forgot exactly how much I paid for it, but it was listed for a little bit lower because it needs some sweater shaving. I've worn this a bunch of times already, and I actually had someone ask me if I made this myself, which I feel like is an awesome compliment. However, if I did go to make this myself, I feel like I would never finish it because I'm one of those people that starts projects and then has it in my project pile for like 2 years and it never gets finished. So really happy to have this. I've been wearing it a bunch. I'm excited to style it more. Next up is a shirt that I got from the Anthropologie secondhand website, and this is from the brand Madewell. I only paid $10 for this. I love the color of it. It's like a button-down shirt with stripe. I really don't have a ton of button-downs. I don't know why, I just don't wear them a ton, but I feel like these look really good layered under like sweaters, especially with the collar peeking out and also the bottom peeking out of it too. So I got this not just to wear by itself, but to also wear with like sweater vests and different things like that to the office. And it's a really nice, like lightweight, breathable material. You can definitely tell the quality's there. It's truly made well. Speaking of sweater vests, we have this one here, and this is from Anthropologie secondhand website. I love this because it has a round neck. I've been really liking round neck sweater vests lately. I have a couple that are V-neck, but I really don't have a ton that have a round neck like this. I also don't have a ton of things that are more like basic colors or just solid print, and I feel like this is very wearable. I can wear this with a lot of things. I have a lot of like printed dresses and I have a lot of printed sweater vests, so it's really hard for me to pattern mix sometimes because not always do they really go together. I'm okay with pattern mixing. I do like doing it a lot, but I feel like this is a really good thing to incorporate into my wardrobe to make patterns a little bit less busy when I need to. Next up is something that I actually purchased to resell, and it's from another one of my favorite brands, which is CUTEST. They are based out of New York. It's more of like a streetwear brand, and it's kind of like a basic jacket, like a very lightweight jacket. It has a hood, which is awesome. It has a really nice soft material. I don't really know how to describe it, but this was a really good deal online. I think I only paid like $30 for it on sale, and I think I can sell it for more money. One of the things I like about ThredUp and why I purchase from there so often is because it has a return policy. So if I list this and it doesn't sell within like 30 days or so, I do have the option to take it off of whatever listing site like Poshmark or something and return it back to ThredUp, especially where it wasn't worn. So if you're interested in that jacket, take a look at my Poshmark in a couple days. Maybe that'll be listed there if I don't decide to keep it myself. I feel like this is my color of the fall, and it is this pea soup green color. I wear a lot of olive green and I wear a lot of mustard yellow, and I feel like this color marries the two of them together. If you've been following me for a long time, you know how much I love mustard yellow. I wear all the time, even my car is mustard yellow. So I'm really excited about this because I feel like it's just a really good color for fall. This is a skirt from Free People. I got this from the Free People secondhand website. It's tiered, which is super fun. It's like a maxi print. I like the bottom of it. It's like a little bit more weighted so that it like stays down, I guess. And then on the side, I actually didn't notice this until right now. It has these little poles that you can like gather. So I did do a try on with this where I'm just wearing it regular, but I'm curious to see what it looks like bunched up on the sides. Maybe that'll give it a whole new look. I have no idea, but I feel like this is something you can dress up or down, and how I wore it was dressed down just with a regular t-shirt. I feel like that looks really good that way. Next up is something that I plan to resell. It's actually something that I already have, and this is from ThredUp from the brand Sister Jane. And Sister Jane, if you are not new to this channel, you know is one of my favorite brands of all time. I think they make the best stuff, especially dresses, but I have this dress already. It's amazing. It's like a tapestry, like really thick jacquard material, and it has sunflowers all over it, which is super fun. I feel like, as always, it is perfect for fall. It's past fall right now, so maybe whoever buys it is going to be wearing it in the spring and summer. But I've actually sold this exact dress before, and I actually sold it to one of my favorite influencers online, which was really exciting. When I had sold it to her, I didn't even realize it was her until after I had shipped it and I looked at her username, and I wish that I had seen it before because I would have left her a note about how much I love her channel. But I won't disclose the name just in case they don't want people to know that they were buying secondhand or something like that, even though there's no shame in doing that. I just don't want to be talking about people I'm not supposed to be on my channel. But regardless, it's a really cute dress, and I'm excited to match whoever buys that, and I'm also excited to match that influencer I was just talking about. Up next, we have another item that I'm actually going to be returning, and it is this pair of pants from Zara, also from ThredUp. I got this because I really liked the color combination. I love pink and red together. I also love the pattern that it's floral. I didn't realize before I had purchased this though that it was like really stretchy. I don't really really like a stretchy material in trouser pants. I like when they're like a little bit more fitted without the stretch, I guess. But this doesn't really fit my body that well. It hugs me in ways that I don't really like. Also, if I were to keep this, which I'm not going to be, I would probably remove these two little like gem bits on the pockets. This would be really easy to come off with just like a simple seam rip, but I feel like this is very blingy and I could use these for maybe something else, like to embellish a cardigan or something like that. And last but not least, we actually have my favorite item in this entire haul, which is this jacket from another one of my favorite brands, Fred Perry. You've heard me talk about this brand all the time, but it's like a tennis brand from England, very well known in the punk scene. Amy Winehouse used to wear this a ton, but it's a brown jacket, more of like a bomber style. I love the front of it, but I also love the back of it. It has like the scallop detail in it. I also love the collar and how it's corduroy. The best part about this is not only the fact that it was an amazing deal. I think I only paid like $30 for this, maybe $35, but it's also a jacket that was made in England, which from this brand, if it was made in England, it's actually worth even more money than just the ones that are made in other parts of the world. But yeah, made in England, Fred Perry, bomber style jacket, super awesome. Really excited to wear this all throughout the fall and then going into the spring. I feel like this would look good with everything. So that is everything that I online thrifted for the fall and winter over the past few months. Let me know in the comments what your favorite item was. Mine definitely was that Fred Perry jacket that I just showed you, as well as that Farm Rio long line cardigan that I've been wearing all the time. If you follow me on Instagram, you have definitely seen that before. But if you are looking for more daily fashion inspiration, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Mel Gets Dressed. I post there every single day, all of my outfits of the day. We have a lot of fun over there. And if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so we can talk about secondhand fashion together all the time, which I think would be really fun. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!